Detective Pikachu's officially here, and as a giant Pokemon fan, I was super excited about it, and hearing a lot of buzz that this kind of has the Blade Runner aesthetic and look to it while having the feel of a Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I can definitely tell you it is true. What's going on, everyone? My name is Zach and welcome to a brand new movie review. Today I'm discussing Pokemon Detective Pikachu. If you guys are new here, well, consider hitting that like and subscribe button right down there for all early movie reviews like this and other geeky content. Plus, guys, and also go over to Sandwich on Films on how to see films early, because we were giving advanced movie tickets throughout this, and I know we're giving out some for John Wick, so you guys definitely don't want to miss it. It was great. I got this cute little hat, and I was gonna wear it, but you can barely see it, so we'll go forward. Detective Pikachu stars Justin Smith, Ryan Reynolds, Catherine Newton, and Bill Nye. Now, I was super looking forward to this movie. A lot of the reason being, I'm a big Pokemon fan. I grew up with Pokemon. I had a Game Boy Color. I used to play the hell out of the original Pokemon games. And, you know, as much as I have not played the newer generations, I have stuck into the universe, and I am always still versed with it. You know, I grew up with the cartoons. And again, I even collected a bunch of Pokemon cards. So this movie, though, when announced on paper, I hated the idea. I was like, a live-action Pokemon film, whether you're calling it an anime reimagining for the live-action screen or a video game coming to live action, it gets you a little bit worried, and you hear Ryan Reynolds is jumping on the cast to voice Pikachu. I was very just odded out about this. Plus, Detective Pikachu. I thought this is the weird start to go into the universe. But I can officially say that Rob Letterman, the director of this, really much not just crafted a seamlessly perfect family film and one of the best family films of the last couple of years, but he also created a whole new world, Rhyme City, and the world of Pokemon itself, that I want tons of movies, tons of TV shows, and everything taking place in this live action world, because they not just furthered out and world built such an imaginative but creative to all levels of a new creative world that I loved stepping into, and the fact that many people will now be introduced to the world of Pokemon in a different type of light and not just making fun of it because it's a cartoon or a video game, but being able to engross themselves in this world is great. And I think bringing Ryan Reynolds on to voice Pikachu was a lot of that big reason to get that other general audience appeal. Again, if we're talking about Ryan Reynolds, I think him voicing Pikachu was brilliant. Again, at first, I didn't know how to feel about it. It just seemed like it was going to be Deadpool, but I think Ryan Reynolds actually put his flair into it, and actually a while, once he started talking, I completely zoned out and forgot that was Ryan Reynolds. I remembered, oh, that's Pikachu talking. That's really, really cool. Two of the big standout actors in this film is Catherine Newton and Justice Smith. Now, Catherine Newton's always done a great job. I think here she really has a different type of level of character to play as. She really does feel like she's straight out of the video game, and that's in a very good manner, and I like her charismatic value that she brought to the role. But it's Justice Smith that really brings a lot of the emotion to this performance and a lot of relatability in the fact of that. In fact, a lot of that relatability is stacked on top of each other, one after another. Again, I was so pleasantly surprised by that, in fact, that I didn't think I was going to fall in love with Justin Smith's character as much, because personally, I don't think he's gotten the best roles. I didn't really like him in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but in here, I thought the character he was performing and the performance he gave was excellent. It's a very sweet performance, and in general, just a very sweet movie. Again, it goes back to that family film feel that Rob Letterman brought to this film. It's not just for kids necessarily, but it's also for adults. It's for everyone. It really matches all that. It has some weird, wicked, dark humor that kind of is in the vein of a Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I'm not just saying that because it has that detective noir style to it, but it does have that dark humor that is more for adults. It does have that childish humor that is for kids, and a lot of that humor that can fly over children's heads as well, but also hit the niche of Pokemon fans alike and even general audience goers, which all again brings it out to be such a charming adventure that I had such a great fun time to. I think this is a great film for not just Pokemon fans in general, but I think people who want to get into Pokemon, or maybe people who have never thought they're going to get into Pokemon, will enjoy this film. The visual effects for each Pokemon were insanely detailed, and one of the most imaginative parts of the film. Seeing some of my favorite Pokemon creatures come to life was also icing on the cake. I mean, we look at Pikachu's visual effects, excellent. Mewtwo looks really cool. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and one of my favorites is Gengar. I love how they used the ghost Pokemon in here, and it was one of the nicest spots in there. There's a lot of other surprise Pokemons in there that I don't want to give away, but one that I will talk about that is shown in the trailers briefly that did steal a lot of the scenes for me was Psyduck. What a hilarious take on the character, and man, the Bulbasaurs are just so cute. And I think cute matches a lot of the words that it can describe this film, and in a sense, dark. This is such, again, a perfect balance of a family feature film. This is this generation's Who Framed Roger Rabbit, personally. It has such a great aesthetic to it that feels like it's straight out of a Blade Runner world. I wish Rhyme City was real. I look at my world all around. I was driving home, I saw Discount Tires and go, but there's no Pokemon battle gyms. No, we have Discount Tires instead. Sucked me into this world. I didn't want to leave it. I hope we get more imaginative movies into this creative world that are just on the level of creativeness and very greatness as this film was. Rob Letterman did such a great job directing this. Justice Smith, Catherine Newton were excellent in the film. And even though the mystery can be a bit predictable, it is fun to see if it is played out in the right style by letting you play along with all the certain clues that Detective Pikachu and Justice Smith's character find on the way. Pikachu is adorable, the Pokemon are adorable, it has a dark, wicked humor to it, but it's also very charming and adorable at the same time. Not that type of humor that will totally affect your kid's life, but it will also fly right over their head. This is a perfect family film again, and I hope you guys do check it out. So with all that said, I'm going to give Pokemon Detective Pikachu an A-. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this film. I'm really curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. And make sure to comment down below and let me know what your favorite Pokemon is. Thank you guys again so much for watching this. And if you guys are new here, well, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, stay classy.